Hello everybody and welcome back to another Stream Team episode. Man, I'm excited to play the game tonight. Oh, I tell you, when I get to working on guides, especially that last one I just did, it takes so much time and you don't get to just play the game. And I love this series because I get to just play the game. I am so glad you guys enjoy these so much. So tonight, if you remember right on the last one, we got to the Blop part of the dungeon quest. And if I remember right, we literally have to run this dungeon 4 times to get past all 4 different breeds or elements of the Blops. So I figure since tonight the dungeon is probably going to be fairly easy, I have got a whole bunch of comments and shoutouts and questions to go over with you guys this evening. I'm so excited. I think I counted it up and I'm at almost 30 people that have commented on my last Stream Team episode. I got several comments that I pulled off from my last Quest to 200 episode 34, where I took on Dark Vlad for the first time. And then I got a whole bunch also from my Ultimate 4-Man Team guide that just went up. So a lot of really cool stuff. I'm excited to go over that with you. So we are right here. I think I already zapped up at least to where I'm across from. Nope, yeah, here we go. And there it is. Okay, so we're going to run over here to the Blop Dungeon, and we're going to get started out with some shout-outs right away. Oh, I forgot. I can just run one and teleport the team. So I got Ayub, and I'm going to probably tonight, just try to read first names, because I do bad enough just trying to get the first name right, and then if I butcher the second name, I feel twice as bad. So unless there's somebody out there that I think might have the same name, same first name, I'll probably just go with the first name, if that makes sense. But Ayub and 123 Dark Fang both commented on my last video that they do enjoy the Stream Team series, and I know I've said it probably a ridiculous number of times. I think I say it in every one of these videos that I'm so glad you guys like these, because it's one of the few series that I've got going where I get to just play and have fun with the game. See, yeah, we'll start out with a bunch of keys here. Oh my goodness, my team looks awesome. Let's see, what level is my Sadida's mount up to now? 13. Well, I got a long ways to go still, but hey, I'm getting there. I think I need to change the name. A4, V1, K5, N5. It almost sounds like maybe the person that sold this, maybe they have like a system that they follow for naming their mounts so that it's easier for sorting and stuff. Let's see. This is the healing mount. It's supposed to have summon, so well, let's see. I'm just going to call it Big Bug with 2 G's. Big Bugs. Anytime you throw a Z on the end of a word or a name, it gets cooler, right? Big Bugs. I like big bugs, and I can't... Hey, you didn't save it. Big Bugs. Aw. Why isn't that saving? Rename the mount. Maybe I'm not allowed to use that. How about Biggie Buggy? Aha, apparently something I was typing in, maybe it was my underscore. Let's see. Big Bugs. Oh, okay, there we go. That works. So you can't use an underscore. That's what was messing that up. Big Bugs. Okay, let's get these guys in order. I need you first. Second. Elio next. There we go. Awesome. Man, my team's all in the 90s. I'm getting close to the 100 mark and get that extra AP for the whole squad. I am looking forward to that. All right, let's put you up front. You've got range on you, so we can keep you back here. And we're going to keep you back here too, because Wolf needs all the help he can get. Takes them forever to reach them otherwise. Okay. All attacks concentrate on a target. Beginning of each target's turn. Ooh, this ought to work. At least for the first one here. One. Wow, these things actually, now that I'm looking at that, they got some decent health. I mean, my guys obviously have quite a bit more, but I'm used to doing this dungeon when my teams are much higher, so to be fighting this at a more reasonable level, it's interesting. Oh, they took my range? Oh, you suck. Okay, well, we're going to throw this out there. Gonna mess with you guys since you're gonna mess with us. Throw him out there. There we go. Look at this. I'm so serious about the stream tonight. Oh, well, it's not a live stream, but it's a non-stream stream. I got myself some streaming juice. You know, one of these days, if I ever get sponsored by Monster, you guys will know that it's not just a gimmick, that I've been doing this from the beginning. Hashtag not sponsored. No, definitely not sponsored. All right, who's my target? Oh, you're my target. I can reach you, I think. Yep. Here we go. I don't want to push you yet. Let's hit you with this first. Hurry, hurry, hurry. No, I'll push you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're my target. Well, I'm definitely not going to be able to reach you, but I might be able to... Well, I guess the target's going to change, so it doesn't matter if I get prey on there. I might as well put a shield on. Reduce some of that damage. Okay, you're my target. I can do that. Let's go with this one. There we go. I'll stand... Oh, something's standing right there. I was going to try to lock... Oh, I'd use this to switch places, but I'm nervous that... Wait a minute, where's my swap move? Is that it? There we go. That gets everything at least closer to the battle. There we go. Ooh. Well, my dolls aren't going to be able to let me get quite over there. I can run, though. Forgot I get all that extra MP. There we go. Oh, yeah. I love the cape. I love that it has a cape. How cool is that? Okay. Who's my target? You. I can chase you without even having to run. If I put that there. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to throw it there. Oh, nope, there's something there. Well, I thought I had a great idea. This'll work. Maybe, if I'm fast enough. Whoo, that was close. In my defense, something was standing on the cell that I really wanted, so it's not my fault that that took to the last second. Boom, boom. All right, this room is almost done. Here we go. And let's pull you back. Well, as far as I can, because apparently something's blocking that spot. Here we go. Smack. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I remember, oh man, it's a long time ago now, but this used to be a really good dungeon to spam repeatedly because these drops were used a lot. I mean, they're still worth a little bit of money if you get enough of them, but I feel like they don't drop as much as they used to. These things used to be pretty valuable too. I don't remember what for. Maybe it was just, I don't know. There was something that these were really popular for. I don't remember what it is now, but I used to sell them in lots of 100. Make some nice money. Okay. All right, where are you hiding at? There you are. Okay. Oh, in my last stream video, I made the comment about how I get really irritated or upset if I play Call of Duty and how sometimes I take it out on my couch And Worst commented, he said, I have a hard time picturing you actually getting angry. And I couldn't help but notice that comment got a lot of likes on it. I do hear that a lot from people, that they have a hard time picturing me getting angry. And that's because you see me just playing, PVM. I'm happy when I'm playing PVM. I don't know why, but I guess it messes with me different, or when I'm playing this, and if I lose to the computer, the way I see it is, okay, I just haven't figured it out yet, and I can try again and again. But to lose to another person, to know that they outsmarted me or they outdid it, I mean, I gotta give them credit. They did a good job. That's what they're supposed to do. But I don't know, it feels more personal. Like, no! I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe somebody's like, yep, that makes sense. I know exactly what you mean. Oh, did they steal my range again? Oh, that's getting old. Do I got anything? Okay, that can reach. Because I'm trying to kill that thing before it gets a chance. Okay, okay, I don't want to use that one. Let's go with this. And I don't have anything else that can reach, but I'm going to throw a tree out here. Try and get that bonus. But because I took the range from my Sadida, I think I'll be able to reach okay. I'll use pushback. That should be enough to finish it off. Let's go here. Here. And oh yeah, here we go. This'll work. Whew. That was a little closer than I wanted it to be, though, I will admit. Alright, Wolf. You can't reach nothing. Poor Wolf. Worst part about being... I mean, I guess he's got some decent range with that one. I just kind of wish his range was a little longer. Maybe as he continues to level, he'll get there. Okay, the tree here could be something I try. I don't want to hit this. And I don't think I could kill that, but I'm at least going to try to pull it over. And I want to wait until Elio's turn to hit that one. Okay, now I got a tree out there. I don't want to start hitting that one yet. Okay, so I guess let's throw this out, get some heals going. In fact, go ahead and put another tree here and evolve the tree. I love the fact I've had some people ask about the Sadida, and the Sadida has definitely been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed having her as part of the group. Highly recommend them. I have not by any means mastered them. I have a lot to learn still with them, but I'm getting better, and these things are pretty cool. Okay, now we can hit you. Boom. Oh, look at that. I soloed it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I don't think Wolf would be able to solo this. But I'm going to try to get closer to it. What? Did I hit something? What did I hit? Oh, I must have hit something invisible? No. Soon it must be killed before start of its turn. Well, it didn't have any damage on it. Okay, I don't know what happened there. That's a bummer. Felt like I was doing so good. Oh well. I don't really edit these, so it's not like I'll be able to re-watch this and figure out where it went wrong. I'll probably watch it once I get it uploaded, and I'll figure it out then, but it'll be a mystery to me here for a bit. Let's go and hit you with that. And that would steal a bunch of MP from it. So got any left? Yeah, it's got one left. Let's go for it. I don't think I got it. Or did I? Ah, yeah, I did. That plant ain't going nowhere. Okay, I think I'll just hit you directly. Keep this easy. I think I can reach. Yeah, I can reach you too. And then Wolf will finally get to do something here. There we go. Well, it's a bummer I didn't get that bonus. I thought I was doing good on that. Oh boy, here are the real fun guys. I just had a thought. If I was fighting in the fungus area, that would have been such a great joke. Here are the real fun guys. Ah! Oh man. Stream juice is working, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Next person. Ernesta. Or Ernesta. He mentioned also looking forward to making a PVM tier list. I actually had quite a few people. I made the comment in the last one about how someone had requested for me to make a PVM class tier list. And how if I did, it would have to be kind of strictly based on just my opinions of the... yeah, I'm going to put you there. Of the different classes and how I feel like they rank for PVM. And I had several people comment that they really liked the idea. Said they were really looking forward to getting my thought on it. Now, the video I just released yesterday, actually, is when that went live. My Build the Ultimate 4-Man Team video. It's kind of... You know, a lot of the videos that I make on my channel have a lot of... Okay, you last. Okay. Have a lot of basically research that goes into them. And that way I can try to present things as... Oh, I should have put my... Just to steal MP from this thing. Okay, we'll see how this goes. But just to try to present myself as factual as possible. So, you know, I want to make sure that if I say this or that, you know, the best way to make a recipe out of your commas or the best place to earn them and things like that, I try to make sure that what I say is as true as possible. So I do a lot of research. But this was one of the first videos where it was very heavily weighted on my opinion of things. You know, those 7 ones, the 7 teams that I put together were just my thought on what I felt would be a fun, good combination. And it's just my opinion. There's no fact to that, which made it really weird for me. Almost challenging for me to even do, just because it's so outside of what I normally do. But that was the first time I'd done that, and you guys have loved it. You guys have left me incredible feedback. Even some people who maybe didn't agree with some of my picks for different things, though, you still liked the video. You liked the quality of the video. You could tell there was a lot of effort and work put into it, and I really appreciated that. And it made me a lot less scared to try to do some more videos like that, where they're very opinion-based, not necessarily fact-based. And I'm sure you can kind of understand what I mean by the difference on those. So, okay, I'm going to get these guys out there. He ran away. Look at that. He's going to go eat him. How much you want to bet? I'm going to put you out there. Maybe you'll be able to take some MP from that. We'll see. Can you reach it? Yeah, look at that. You are ultra powerful. That's awesome. All right. Well, I would work on pulling the thing over here, but I got a feeling because he's going to eat that. He's going to get at least 2 MP back. He's not going to get close enough to get all the way to me. I don't want to get one that close, though. Let's get one space further away. We'll go right there. Oh, well, I didn't expect him to get closer to make it easier for him to get eaten. It wants to die. All right. All right, you do your thing. Come this way. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull you over one space. That way the Elio can line up real easy with the portals. Let's see, are you... Okay, Earth is definitely what I want to use. Thought about using my sword. Ooh, you're kind of, but I can hit directly. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's move you out of the way. All right, we're gonna come over here. Use some pushback. Look at this. Man, if that wasn't a well played. Look at that, got a golden one too. Those are worth a little bit of money. I can make a little coin off of that. But yeah, I think I completed my thought on the whole ultimate PVM team video. So thank you guys again for the support. And I've got a bunch of comments that I've selected from that as well that I'll be going over a little bit later. So that was Ernesta. We got Gargles the Wizard. Said that they were excited about my upcoming Chance in You guide. Because that was one thing I mentioned in the last video, is that's the next one on my list. And just a quick update on that, I'm hoping to have that one done and uploaded this next week. I've started it, but those class guides take a lot, not just because of what's in them, but also because I try to condense the material as much as I can. I'm a lot of class guides, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with this, but a lot of class guides, they tend to be rather long because they're covering a lot of information. And so one of the things I try to figure out when I'm doing that is, what information do I want to tell and what information do I want to leave out so that it's not really long. My personal goal, I think I might have mentioned this already in my last one, but I can't recall. Let's see, will I do damage even if I don't make it all the way over to him? Ooh, I think I will. Although I think that's... Ooh, I can hit that. Oh, that pulls? I don't want to pull. All right, we'll go right there. But my personal goal is to keep those under 40 minutes. I still want to cover all the categories that I do there, where I go over the pros and the cons of the class, the specific element spells, the backup and miscellaneous spells, some tips and tricks, and then I also want to go over armor set suggestions all the way up. And because I kind of feel like that's the information that I look for when I'm looking for a class guide. And I know that some people, they do a great job of going over things like, you know, the damage output that you can get with each specific spell and things like that. But me, I'm trying to, I'm not necessarily worried about showing you how high the damage can be in my guides. My guides are more about how do they work, you know, how do they function. And so that's kind of my thought process behind that. Oh, sweet, I can't hit you. And I can push you back a bit. I don't think he liked that. Oh, I wonder if he's going to eat him. And then come up here and eat my doll. And then come up and eat my Sacrier. This could go bad, really bad. Oh, maybe. Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill it. Get a couple of hits on it. But I got a feeling he's about to get eaten, so it may not matter. Whoa, he didn't go eat him. Okay, well, I'll finish him off then. There we are, and let's bombard this guy while we still can. Hopefully finish him off. Good hit. Run away just to be safe, because I don't know. I don't think my Elio's going to be able to get an angle. Well, maybe not my Elio, but maybe Wolf can use these portals to get over there a little easier. Because it doesn't need a lot more damage. If I go through here, okay, cool. That's going to take me there. Awesome. There we go. That worked out. Whew. Gotta love it when a plan comes together. Still on tech for the bonus. Okay. Let's just go straight for you since you're up here and eager to die. Oh, yeah. Oh, you took my range, didn't you? Well, there's nothing I can really hit with. I mean... Okay. We shall pass. And then this one I'm just going to hit directly. 1, 2, and then I think maybe even get a start on that one. Oh yeah. And I'm sorry, Wolf, but I can't get you any closer to this one. Not yet, at least. Get over here. There we go. Boom. Can I reach? I can. That works. Poor tree. I always feel bad when we get down to one enemy left and it's getting like ganged up on by all the dolls. Oops. Whoops. Got a double whoops there, but not that it really matters. Sealed the bonus. Oh, got a level out of the deal. Nice. 97. Oh, 3 more levels. We get that free AP. Ooh, Leafy Tree, level 2. Or no, that's a new one. It's giving you a new spell, Leafy Tree? Is that a straight up... Wait a second. Oh, okay, so it's a different version. Plant a tree. After 1 turn, the tree becomes a leafy tree. Plant a leafy tree that can be used for casting spells, but no longer be pushed or pulled. So this one just means it goes straight to a leafy tree. It's 4 AP instead of 2. Let's see, what's this? That's 3. So the combination here is 5 AP. It has a much shorter range. 4 range. I like the range of this. All you Sadida players out there, for PVM, which one of these is usually more useful? Let me know in the comments. Leave me a little feedback on which way most Sadidas go. Personally, I'm sticking with the regular tree for now. But man, it would be nice to be able to throw this out and then use it right away. Because if I throw this out, and then I throw out the... Well, I could use Poison Wind. That's the one that... Oh no, that's not the one. Where's Infected State? Proximity Poison, that's one. So if I threw that out, I could then use this right away to make all the enemies. Or I could throw this out and then use a healing. You know what? I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch to this one. We'll see. Maybe that range will start to drive me nuts. But yeah, if anybody out there can let me know. Maybe also let me know, does this have a... Does this go up another level? Does the range increase? No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought maybe it would get a little more range at a higher level, but it doesn't. But let me know. Let me know which way people typically go with this. I'm going to try it out. I like the idea of not having to wait to use whatever it is I want to use. Let's see, who's the first one we got to go after? Coco. Yay. I'll take that. So we got Coco Blop. Get my whole team in here first before I forget. Well, that's exciting. I got my first high level spell, alternate spell for one of my characters. That's cool. So yeah, the NU class guide, I hope to have that out next week. I'm actually taking some days off work just to have some time off. I have not taken off hardly any time this year because of the virus and everything. I didn't want to take time off until I knew what all things were going to look like, but I've reached the point where I'm going to take some time off, and that guide is one of them that I want to get done during that time. He also asked if I had a Discord and or a guild. He said he would love to join both. Well, Gargles, you are definitely not the only one asking for a Discord. I think it's I Victorious, I think, is the other person that has been asking me about getting a Discord. So my goal right now, as many of you know, is I'm in the process right now of kind of getting a official brand set up for my channel. We're working on a new logo, new intro. We got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of really cool stuff we're working on, and I don't want to show any of it to you guys until it's all done, because it's a whole package. Everything's gonna just, when you see a thumbnail or you see, I'll be able to sell some merchandise and stuff. I know people have been asking for ways to kind of help support the channel and what I do, and so I think that would be a fun way for you guys to get to participate in supporting the channel, and you would get something out of the deal, which I think is really cool. But it's all one big, everything will fit together very nicely. So I'm excited, and yeah, so I better stop talking about it before I accidentally let something slip. But I'm hoping that the Discord and stuff will happen right around, I guess I should be paying attention here. I'll pull you up. Will all happen around that same time. So I don't have a Discord yet, but hopefully will in 2 to 3 months, probably closer to 2 months. It's probably closer to 2 months that will take place. As far as a guild goes, I don't have one. I'm not necessarily opposed to creating one. I just don't know how, like when it comes time to make videos, I typically turn off a lot of my chats and things like that. And the only thing I'm a little nervous about is if I form a guild that people will, they'll see me log on, they'll want to chat, they'll want to tell me what they've been up to, ask about videos and stuff, which would be awesome. I have nothing against that. But then if they start trying to talk to me and I'm not replying because I'm doing like a video or something, I don't want to come across as being rude or anything. So I don't know how good of a guild leader I would be, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm getting at, I guess, in a very long-winded way, is I just don't know if I'd be very good at doing a guild. But I guess if I had somebody volunteer to be or a few people volunteer to run the guild for me, I put you in the second command slot or whatever and give you a bunch of rights, I guess that would probably be okay. It would be cool to have a guild, because then I could, post messages on there where announcements of upcoming video ideas and things for people. But you can let me know in the comments if that's something you'd really like to see. Like I said, I don't have one, but I'm not necessarily opposed to making one. Okay, let's pull. Let's see, you're sitting on that. I'm trying to get both those bonuses. All right, I'm going to pull you up here. That way everybody can hit on you a little easier. We'll work on taking you out. Yeah, this should work pretty good. Hit you with this. There we go. And again. Boom. Get my little superhero. Oh, cute little cape. All right. I'll lose an AP, but that's okay. Finish you off. And I think I want to go after Big Guy now, because that's the summon, and that's not too big of a deal. So, yeah, let's go Big Guy. Get one hit on you. Whoa! It's funny to think about. Somebody had to make all these sounds. So somebody had to get in front of a microphone and make the sound. Ooh! Yeah, this guy's got some high resistance to this stuff. Let's try this one. Whoa! Someone literally had to sit there and make those sounds. That's hilarious. Alright. Okay, he moved off the portal. Not a big deal. Okay, we're going to bring the big guy up here. Oh, I'm going to hit you. man. Let's go ahead and... I keep forgetting to put on mutilation, so let's go ahead and do this. Hit you with this. Oh, and that's gonna hit a whole bunch of people. Well, sorry, Wolf. I gotta stop sticking you right next. I gotta start sticking you on the other side of the enemy. That way you're not getting hit by that. And... oh, who else is infected? Oh, man. Oh, no, I'm going to get healed. Oh, it's prey. That's right. Okay. Whew. I was like, wait a second. I didn't put out anything to get it infected. Get that little bit of heal back. Every little bit helps. Okay, yeah, I'm still set up there. Let's go ahead and put one more portal out here. Just to make it that much better. That's a good hit. I'm actually pretty happy with that hit. Alright. Oh, yep. Agility does no good. Let's see, what's this? Takes away dodge. 2932. I kind of like the fact this is taking away his dodge. Helps keep him locked here. Typically, these guys can walk away from you fairly easy, so I kind of like that. Go and hit you here. What's this? Ooh, this would be a pretty good hit. Oh, I'm not supposed to use my weapon. Woof. I did that just so I wouldn't hit you, and it cost me 65%. Woof. That's just for... you're getting back at me for making you look so silly with those ears, aren't you? Admit it. Admit it. That's why you did that. All right, let's throw you out here. Get some heals going. So funny. All right, well, I can't screw up that bonus now, at least. So you step down here, I think is where I need to go. Yep. I love it. It's just like throws it right through that. And a big hit. Boom. Oops. Almost had a misclick. There we go. Wake me up before you... Coco. Did only 2 people get that? Or maybe... no, it says everybody got it. I think. Oh, no. No, wait a minute. No, that's right. Wake me up. Wake me up. Okay. I don't know why it only displayed twice. That's alright. Nope, definitely not taking on the Royal. Not yet. Okay. Unfortunately, I do have to run the whole team to Percy. I can't just zap one person down there, so we're all going to beam down there. But that's okay. It gives us time for shout-outs here. Let me get to Ankama Village. Amakna Village. Alright. See, Westmaster. Westmaster also commented on my thought for a tier list. Mentioned that a tier list could be fun, but did want to stress that, you know, tier lists are all great and everything, but it's important to remember to play the class that you enjoy. Now, granted, sometimes playing a top tier class, because you're doing a lot of winning, does make the game fun. But if you are playing a class and you're not having fun with it, it doesn't matter where they rank on the tier list. You want to make sure that you're picking one that you're going to have a good time with. Okay, report. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Steals health. I gotta say, I like the looks of some of these agility spells. Anyone ever tried an agility Sacrier? How are they? There's another one. Here we go. Venison. Temporarily applies a prey state to the target. It is possible to have several preys at once. What? Does not require line of sight. Okay, let's ask for the next mission. Let's take a look at that spell. I want to see that one. So 1 AP, 1 AP, 1 to 6, 1 to 5. Neither one require line of sight. Oh, this one allows the heals, but this one does not. So I guess, and that one stays on him, whereas this one only lasts 3 turns. So I guess this one you can cast. It can, as possible, has several prey ones. So you could have several enemies in the prey state so that you would get whatever extra effect is. Spell damage is increased. So you would get the perks of your stuff. You know what? I think on this one, I'm going to stay with prey. I mean, granted, it would be nice to be able to cast it on more than one character, but I like the idea of a little bit of heals coming back on whoever I'm targeting. That one's a tough one. The fact that the range is still 1 to 5 makes it a little bit more tempting. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with regular prey on this one. But I like that alternate. Anyone who plays the Ouginak a lot, let me know which one you typically use. Which one have you found to be the more useful? Okay, so I'm going to take just one person back up there because I think, yeah, Indigo. Yeah, like I said, I think we have to fight this thing like 4 times. So it's a good night to have a lot of shout-outs. Speaking of shout-outs, let's see. Next up, we got Molecule. Not quite sure if I said that right. I apologize. Said they love the channel. Also asked for a farm zone tier list video. Now, I haven't made any videos yet in regard... Well, I guess technically... A little stream juice. Technically, I have made one video on a gathering profession. Does anyone remember which one that is? Oh man, it was a long time ago now. It was one of my first profession comma type videos, and I wasn't quite sure what I was doing at that point. I think it was titled something about how to get to a level 10 or a level 20. I don't remember. Something like how to get to a level 20 farmer or a 10 farmer or something like that, and make certain amount of commas in less than 5 minutes or something like that. It was interesting. And there wasn't anything ground shattering in that. It's not like I brought anything to the table that nobody didn't already know. It was just kind of my first attempt at it, just to see what people would think of it. But other than that, I haven't made any videos specifically on gathering type professions. So this idea about a farm zone tier list, and I'm assuming what they mean by that is where I would list some of the best places to go farm for particular levels. Because, you know, depending on the level of your farmer, certain zones would be way better than others. So, I don't know. I haven't made anything like that. I was intrigued by the idea. I could see some merit in that. But yeah, they asked for that, and Maliko, yeah, that's something that could possibly happen. It might be a little while. I do have some ideas for some harvesting, gathering profession guides, but I've got enough variety already going on that I'm having a hard enough time getting videos out fast enough to, you know, try to keep up with them all. Okay, just like this class guide, it's actually taken me longer than I wanted it to be to get the next class guide out there. But I'm almost there. It's almost there. Let's see. speaking of profession guides, I'm actually hoping to get another, I think jeweler is, let's see who that last, okay. I think the jeweler is the next profession guide that I'm supposed to make. Because remember, I was going to bounce back and forth between jeweler and tailor. And I think the last one I made was a tailor guide, but I can't recall. But that's another video I hope to get done here soon. It's due. I tell you, I know I've said this many times before, but if only I had more time. I've got all kinds of video ideas still rolling around up in here. I definitely don't want to put anything out half-hearted. I want to make sure that anything I put out, it's got good quality to it. And that's one reason why I'm not just trying to crank out a ton of videos. Sometimes it's funny when you get to looking at your YouTube stats and stuff, it can be real tempting as a content creator to just be like, look, if I just start pumping out lots of videos, you know, just bombard you guys with tons of things that you could watch, I'm gonna grow faster, and my name's gonna get out there faster, and you know, you can just get all these different ideas of wanting to do that, but yeah, it's like you can go that route, but then you don't necessarily get the reputation that you want. I want to make sure that I'm putting quality over quantity in my videos. I feel like you guys have come to know me for quality type videos, and I want to make sure to keep that reputation with you guys, that you know that if you see something from me, it's gonna be, there's gonna be some good effort put into it, and I think right here. Oh, is that working? I think this is the guy I'm supposed to kill last. Yep. All right. So I can hit him. I just can't kill him. But for now, the most I can get out is one video a week, and sometimes I can squeeze out a second. Like this week, technically, I'm getting out 2, but it's because these stream videos are pretty easy to make. I've mentioned that before too. These aren't too difficult for me to put together. So, boom. Eat that. Can I reach you? Oh, almost. Can I reach you with this? Oh man. And I can't even, I'm one space short. I should have switched places. What if I want to pull him back because I need him over here for the bonus. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. Expert Sacrier guide coming out next week. No, definitely not. I am far, far away from being able to make a Sacrier guide. Oh, man. Let's see. Over 3. Let's see if I can come. Right here? Am I seeing that right? Oh, I technically don't have line of sight. All right, well, let's put you out here. And check this out. I'm putting a leafy tree down. Straight up leafy tree. So that means that should be able to do a heal on us. Let's see if that works. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I do wish it had a little more range. 4 seems really short. See, the other one has 8. I wish this had 6. 6 would be a nice sweet spot. But at the same time, I could see why that would feel really overpowered, because that would be really overpowered. Let's go here. There. Look at... Oh! No! It's... I was about to say, look at that, Nubs. Look at that. And then it failed. Oh. Yeah, probably a long ways off from an Elio guide as well, folks. Hope you're not holding your breath on that one. Well, let's see. I can get here. Get an angle on you. He's 50% resistant to me, though. All right, let's put that. Do what I can. Sacrier should be able to take that thing out. Whoa! I got angry. Okay, let's finish you off. There we go. And hit you. Alright, things are coming to a close now. See, anybody need health? No, I think everybody's good on health. There we go. Yay! Nice. Alright, so farm zone list. Okay, Raphael said that I should take on the Ice Dofus next. And I'm assuming was talking about my Quest to 200 series when they made that comment. So I'm going to talk a little bit about episode 34 on my Quest to 200 team. I'll be talking about them here in just a moment. But the plan is, once I get the Emerald Dofus, which is very soon, hopefully. I know I say very soon a lot. I guess I say very soon meaning it's close in the lineup, but from a number of days before I get to make the video, it may be a little ways away, but it's near the front of the list. That should be landing here pretty soon. And then after that, I am going after the Crimson Dofus. That was the next one that got voted up. And luckily, I've already got the... Let's see. No, I'm not going to worry about that. I've already got the Roses of Sand needed for that one, which I've been told is the main step that makes that take so long. And I've already got those for my whole team. So that quest, from what I've been told, will go probably pretty quickly. And if that's the case, my plan is then to do a... Yeah, we'll throw you out there. Is to then do another poll on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me at Benjamight Game. You could probably even look up Benjamight Gaming and you might be able to find me. But I'll put a poll on there to see which one people want me to go for next. And I'm going to list 3 possibilities. One is the Ice Dofus, which is basically Frigost, for those of you that aren't that familiar. So it's Frigost. The other one is going to be the Turquoise Dofus, which I'm not exactly sure what area that involves, but I know that that's just the next one there in the story. But since Pandala got revamped and has a whole new look, and they got a new Dofus there... Oh, I thought I had 1 MP left. Well, here, I'll put that down there so you can get through it. I'm going to put I think it's called the Inky, or the Ink Dofus. I'm going to list that as a possibility. I'm going to see which one people vote for the most there. So at that point, I'm going to get the Emerald Dofus, and then I'm going to get the Crimson Dofus, and then after that, people will have a chance to vote if they want me to go for the Turquoise, the Ice, or the Ink Dofus. Or Inky, depending on which way that's titled. I'm not sure. Oh boy, I can hit you guys. Boom. Oh man, he gets so excited. Let's hit you. Alright, and you know what? I might as well just keep you guys here. Try to lock you. Alright, they are both infected. Good. There we go. Oh, I love that. I hit both of them just by hitting one. Nice. So, yep. Okay, that's everything I had on that one. So, yep. If I don't get to the Ice Dofus after Crimson, I will eventually get there. Like I said, my plan is to get through the entire main story, and I think all the Dofuses are supposed to line up with the main story in some way. Not necessarily in any particular order, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to work. Me personally, I'm really looking forward to the Ice Dofus storyline because Frigost is probably my favorite place in the game. the fact that I haven't been there with either of my questing teams yet kind of bugs me a little bit, actually. My main team, my level 200 squad, that's like the main area I spend my time. But I've never read the NPCs. I've never taken time to read the story or anything. And I know it has to deal with the main boss of that dungeon or that island did something where they tricked the villagers or something, and the whole place got covered in ice. I'm not exactly sure what the story is, but I'm looking forward to getting to hear the story and see what that's all about. Played it all these years. I might as well start to figure it out, right? Okay, I'm going to hit you with this just because you're so strong against chance. I'll let Wolf finish you off. He rarely gets to be a big piece of the project, so there we go. Get some health back, too. There we go. Nice. Alright, so let's see. Effects Cavity, I think I said that right, has asked for a fast XP leveling guide. Man, if I could get $1 every time I've been requested for that. I know that's a big one. Kind of like comma guides and comma videos. I know that's a big one. And, you know, it's for the same reason. We want to know that where we spend our time, we're getting the most bang for our buck. I mean, that's what it comes down to, you know? Our time is valuable. Even when we're just using it for fun stuff, it's still very valuable, and we want to make sure that we get to enjoy as much as possible for the time we spend. So, I totally understand wanting those guides, and I will definitely make an XP guide or guides at some point. But I got a feeling once I make the XP guide that I'm thinking of doing, I think it's going to be more of a one and done kind of thing. What video was it that I made? Kind of like my beginner guide series, you know, those 4 videos for beginners, straight beginners. I feel like this will be the kind of video that once I make it, it's going to be relevant for a long time because of the way I plan on making it. It's going to be relevant for a long time, and it's going to be very general, but it's going to give you the information you need to very specifically target where you are at in the game. That's the easiest way I can say it. So I've got it all up here on how I want to do it. I'm just waiting for the right time. And so there will definitely be one, but just not yet. As before, I've got too many things in the hopper already. I gotta pace myself. Maybe if my job lets me go and I go full-time YouTube for a little while I'm job hunting, maybe I could crank out a bunch of big videos for you guys, but fingers crossed that won't happen. I got my beautiful family I need to take care of, and as much as I love doing this YouTube stuff, it is definitely not making anything near the kind of... Oh, I thought Wolf just about got ate. But nowhere near I can't support a family on it, I'll put it that way. As much as I'd like to. Can I get it right? Oh, you got me locked. Okay, go. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I can come up and get an angle on him this way. I definitely don't want to get another round of him standing right next to 2 of my characters. I've kind of got myself in a corner over here. You know what? I'm just going to go through and chase this guy. Trying to use the portals because I couldn't back up any further. That was not going to work very well. Not with as many spaces as they move each turn. Okay, I should be able to finish you off. And I go rage. Might even be able to Yep. See you later. Can this one still use? Oh, I guess not. I might have been able to still use that one for range. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. And anybody needing health? Nope. Everybody's health looks pretty good. There we go. Nice. All right, who we got here next? Ooh. Cameron Thomas, something like that. Also would love to see a PVM tier list. They commented on that. Also got on the topic of picking a fourth character. They said they struggle with trying to figure out who they should select as their fourth character. Well, it's awfully cool that I managed to come out with a video to solve that very problem here just recently. So hopefully, Cameron, hopefully you have found that and you're enjoying it and it has been helpful for you. It's funny, when you go to build a team of 4, I don't know what it is, but the fourth character is always the hardest one to pick. And like I said, I think it's because it's the last one and you're like, okay, well, who do I still need to fill my group? And so it is funny how it's always the fourth character. I feel like it's just that number. I don't know. Marin Gergik, not sure if I pronounced that right, requested a panda tank video. I know that is a very popular panda build. Believe it or not, I would probably have to do a little bit of research myself on that first. I know they're supposed to be really good for that. Pandas are a very popular class for that. But they requested that. I don't think it's something that I would be able to do anytime soon. Almost to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they got nerfed or something before I did get a chance to. I don't know. Do pandas get nerfed very often? I feel like they don't really get the nerf hammer very often. Let's see, I can hit you once with that. And I might as well just move. I know this guy's over here. I'm trying not to get too close because of him. And I'm going to put you out here. And you out here. I'm looking forward to having more AP on my Sadida. I'm looking forward to more AP on all my characters. I'll be honest. We always want more AP, right? Okay. Now, I gotta be careful with the portals, because he can use them just as easily as I can. Okay, it's my pushback. Use it again. And now I'm gonna close it. Look at that, Nubs. Are you proud of me? I even planned my extra space I was gonna need and everything there. I thought that was pretty good. Ooh, jerk. Oh, nice mushroom. All right, unfortunately, there's no way Wolf's gonna do enough damage to kill this thing. Let's see, 1, 2, and I can't remember if I don't think he can attract. I'm gonna put prey on him. Hit him with this to get another space away. Can I get 2 MP from him? Yeah, look at that. Okay. I think I can finish this guy off. Oh, 1 health left. Has anyone paid attention to see how often I've hit 1 HP left on these enemies? That's not the first time tonight. Usually it's my Elio that gets stuck with that. Okay, well, let's see here. You guys are stealing my range again. I'm going to beat up on you, because my goal will be to finish you off before he eats you and gets a whole bunch of extra health and MP. Alright, so you're right in front. I'm coming over here so I don't accidentally set my portals up wrong. There we go. That worked pretty good. And let's see, I think... How many MP you got left? 6 still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I am gonna need to move. And I can hit you with this one a couple times. Hit you with this. And then step away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Elio. Whoo! I thought the Elio might have been about to get it. Let's see, is there any way... It's like I want to get close enough to where Wolf can actually do some decent damage. Let's go this way. Let's pull you over this way. There we go. I think with my whole team being able to hit on it, I don't think I'm going to regret this move. Pretty sure I'm going to be all right. My Elio, I'm just going to have to do direct damage. I'm not going to bother trying to set up portals. I really need this to work. Let's see what's it got left. 255. You know what? I'll scoot you over. There we go. Oh yeah, we're good. Yes, we're good. Oh, that worked out great. All right, this time I think it was Indigo. There we are. Let's get into the Indigo. Confirm my choice. There we are. Let's take a brief moment for our non-sponsor sponsor. All right, and the last comment I got here from my last stream team video was actually from my brother. And most of his comments had to deal with Shin, which I thought was really funny. I made the remark that Shin, being one of my biggest fans, he apparently thought he should be my biggest fan. So either way, brother, love you. You're definitely a big part of things for me. So that's what that's about. So now we're going to talk about a handful of comments that I brought over from my Quest to 200 episode, my last one, episode 34. 34! I have 34 videos just in that series. Oh my goodness, that is wild to think about. I think that accounts for basically a third of the videos on my channel, because I think I'm right around 90 videos total, which that alone is pretty wild. But episode 34, yeah, that was pretty cool. But Walter De Leon said he was pumped for the episode. He was real excited when he saw it go live, but he was a little bummed when I didn't land one of the Emerald Dofuses before the episode was over. And Walter, all I can say is, me too. Oh man, I told my brother, we actually had a birthday gathering for a family member, or last weekend. It was last weekend, and I told him when I was there, I was like, dude, the number of times I started to do my ending script, you know, what it was I was going to say to wrap up the video, I would start to say it, and then I'd sit back in my chair, and I'm like, gosh, I really don't want to end it yet because I don't have a Dofus yet. I really want to get one, so okay, I'll try again. And I almost ended that video like 3 times, and then in the end, I was like, I can't try anymore. There was no way I was going to get the video done in time. Not to mention how long it was. I mean, that video is close to 40 minutes. Which, kill who last? Him last? Okay. Which is a little longer than I tried to keep those videos. But there was just no way I could make it happen. I was like, oh, I can't do it. I want to, but I can't do it. So I felt your pain there, Walter. I really, really tried to keep it from ending without one, but that's also why it was kind of important that I left in my attempts and dying. So you guys could see that it's not that I just tried once or twice and then I gave up. I really put forth some effort in there. Oh, still no MP. Well, just blew that one. Because you know Ultra Powerful is going to land him some MP. He's serious when it comes to that MP. Alright, here you go, Wolf. Give you a one-way trip right to his front door. Let's see. I'm going to hit this guy. Just to get him out of the way. And Wolf's about to get all up in this grill. You know what? I'm going to use the portal before I go through it. I want to go through it because I don't want the big guy to move. I want him to stay right there. But I might as well get the little damage buff before I go. Before I do. And look, because these guys are side by side for a change, I can use this attack without killing the big guy. Although I don't like that he's gotten really close now. Killing the big guy. Without hitting Wolf is what I meant to say. Without killing the big guy. I don't know where that came from. And I guess I'll use this here. Boom! In your face, Blop! Okay. We go here. Get an angle on you. Boom! Alright. I want to be careful to try not to kill that thing. There we go. Because I think that's what I'm supposed to kill last. Yep. Alright, I got the other mushroom on the back side of him. I got to remember to go after that. And my Elio. I mean, I can put that there. I do not really have any kind of an angle. Alright, well, I'll just leave that there for now. Unfortunately, this is the room that is really strong resistance against my Elio because she's chance-based. So, am I going to turn angry? I did turn angry. Okay, let's say I can use one of these, which is 242, or I can use this, which is 212, and this. So it's better to go one of these and one of these than it is to use one of those. Look at that, me all calculating and stuff, figuring out what the right move is here. Okay, now if I use this, am I going to possibly kill that? No, it's still got quite a bit of health, so I should be good. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and then let's bring you out. Where's my... Let's bring you over here. That way you can't hide. Because I know that's what you be trying to do. Okay, is that going... Okay, it's not going to hurt that enough to kill it. Should be good to do that again. There we are. There we go. Man, that thing takes some MP. Let's go this route. Use the pushback damage. Wolf don't care. He can take it. And this. Is that enough? It's enough. Move out of the way. Bring Wolf over here. His big guns. Boom! Got a level. Yay! Did it again where it only popped it up twice. Interesting. Alright, who leveled? Yes, 98. I must be getting some pretty decent XP in here for these guys. Well, I guess at that level, that would come out to about 10 fights. 10 to 12 fights would probably get me there. I mean, that's not bad, I guess. There's no penalty up here right now. That's also a plus. All right, let's head back and talk to Percy. Oh, and I get the XP from the quest. That's probably where I got a big chunk of that XP from. That makes sense. All right, let's get back to the village, and then I'll read the next shout out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, Marco. How you doing, Marco? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I don't know if I haven't seen Defy post one of those videos on the streaming thing for a little bit. The Elio. I don't know if you guys are still working on that or not, but anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. In fact, I just got a message from Defy earlier. So I posted earlier today, I posted something on Twitter saying, hey, if you got a question you've always wanted to ask me and you want to hear me answer on my video tonight, leave me a question. And I got a question from both Defy and Bamus, which both were rather comical. One from Defy, which sounded like it had a hint of frustration to it, asking me, how do you defeat somebody that can turn invisible and one-shot you from multiple different directions? I'm assuming he's talking about SRAMs and PvP. Well, I told him it's PvP, so I don't think I've got any kind of advice for him on that. Honestly, Defy's probably got a better answer to that than I would, because he does way more PvP than I do. And I thought it was kind of funny, too, that he asked that, because I thought I saw him post a video a week or so ago now where he was trying to one-shot people with a rogue. Now, granted, a rogue can't turn invisible, and you can see them the whole time and possibly dodge what it is they're setting up, whereas a SRAM is completely invisible and their traps are invisible and you have no idea what they're doing. So I get there is a huge difference there, but I did think it was kind of ironic that there might be some people out there that complain about rogues who can one-shot them and they want to know how to defeat them. So that was funny. But Marco, he said that he was impressed by my efforts of figuring out Dark Vlad without first running to guides. Well, I appreciate that. Honestly, if it was a dungeon that involved a lot of mechanics, I probably would have went straight to a guide to check it out first. But I was like, okay, this is a one-on-one fight. I've got very limited spells, and why not give it a try? You know, who knows? Maybe I can figure some stuff out here the old-fashioned way, back before we had the wikis. Speaking of that, anybody remember what it was like when you used to have to get you would go to the store and you could buy the magazines with all the different games and stuff in there, the PC games, and then there'd be certain games that were highlighted. They'd have big tutorials and stuff. They had beautiful pictures and stuff printed up on how to get through different mazes like Zelda and stuff like that, Mario stages. And then one of the coolest things also was the secret codes section that would be towards the back, where games that had secret codes and passwords and stuff that you could punch in, they would be listed for the different games in the back. Those things were awesome. But that was our wiki. That was how we found that information out before. There was no YouTube. There was no serious internet, at least not for quite a while. But those, I always remembered going to the store and looking for those and how fun they were to dig through and learn the new things. But yeah, that's why I say I was trying to do it the old-fashioned way, because it was before the wiki stuff. Hand over the key. There for a second, I wasn't entirely sure I picked up the quest. All right, here we go. Run number 3. We're making progress. I tell you, I'll be honest with you, these Blop Dungeon runs, way more fun when I'm sitting here chatting with you all. This isn't even live, but yet it's just fun feeling like I'm chatting with people while I play. I'm pre-chatting. I don't know, is that a thing? To pre-chat? It's like I'm pre-chatting with you because I'm doing it now and you guys will be hearing it later. It's pre-chatting. I've invented a new word. We hung out already, remember? You just haven't seen it yet. Oh, let's woo. Oh, his little blop sound actually covered up most of that woo. He didn't last long, though. Oh, well, blew that one. Okay. Can I get both? I can get both if I come over here. There we are. Hit you. And I guess that's about all I'm going to be able to do. And Elio's way back here. I wish this map started with a few more spots that were closer. Because I do feel like it is a little ways away. Alright, get those out there for next turn. And I've deliberately put him over here so he could get to this. Boom! Look at that, wolf taking a bite. Let's see, lowest XP. Who is the lowest XP now? So I guess my Sadida and my Sacrier, they're the same level. Hopefully it's not XP based and I have to know who is actually the lowest in that level. I want to test that. Let's try having... Well, I guess my Sacrier's already killed one. And I want to have my Sadida kill one. So I can see if that ruins the bonus or not. I'm curious. Hey, look at that. Alright, right now I technically have 2 characters that can kill things and I don't get in trouble for it. How cool is that? That doesn't happen all the time. Oh, you just had to go on the other side of him, didn't you? I was about to mess you up. Okay, well, there's not really much I can do from here. I mean, I could have hit it, but not enough that would have been worth the effort of getting the portals all the way down there. Oh, calm down, wolf. That's all you get to do. This fight's almost over. Get a little bit of health back. And I'll switch with you so she can hit you easier. Here we go. 1. And it's over. All right. Okay, what's the next comment we got here? These are fun. I hope you guys are enjoying these. Okay, Aku Yusuf. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but hopefully that's at least close. Had a request that I've actually had a few people request this. They said that they would love to see me play some Wakfu because there are very little English speaking content creators that play Wakfu. I actually was kind of curious about that. I did a little bit of looking just on YouTube so I can see. I'm more familiar with Wakfu than I am like Dofus Touch or Dofus Retro for that matter. I had one time where with my brother and one of his best friends we played Wakfu for a little bit, and it's a beautiful game. I think it's like, I think Dofus is a beautiful game, but Wakfu pops even more than Dofus. I love the colors. I love all the life of the animals that are moving around and the NPCs, the way they kind of have animations to them and stuff. I think it's a gorgeous game. And I would love to play it. In fact, I intend on playing it at some point. I don't have any set time on when I will, but Aku, you are among a handful of people that have asked me to play some of that. But what I was getting at is he said that there was not much along the line of English, and I couldn't find any English content creators that are recent. I found a couple videos here and there of people who maybe started to play it a little bit and they didn't carry it very far. So I can see why the request is there. I definitely understand the request. Right now, though, I feel like I've got, again, so many things that I got going on with Dofus. I want to keep my focus here for now. But if there are a bunch of people, and it would have to be a lot of people, you know, scream at me in the comments saying they would really like to see me play some Wakfu, And if I did, there wouldn't be guides and tutorials. There wouldn't be stuff on me teaching you how to play the game. In fact, it'd probably be more like I would be looking for material to teach me how to play the game, because I know there's a system to it where the economy is like alive. You actually manufacture your commas and stuff, or at least that's the way it used to be. I'm not entirely sure if that's all how it works still, but either way, let's put you out there. I would be willing to do it sooner than I originally planned if there's a lot of people that would like to see me play it. So if there are, leave me a comment below. Thumbs up. Yes. Hey, would love to see that. But like I said, it would just be a Let's Play. There wouldn't be editing to it or anything. It would be kind of like these, where it's just me doing a stream video where I'm just chatting, talking. I might read the NPCs, that kind of thing, but it would be very laid back, very chill. I would definitely not want to introduce it as another editing project as of right now. So, thought I'd throw that out there. I really try to make a lot of my decisions on where I go with my channel and what I'm doing and the kind of content I do. I really do rely on you guys a lot when it comes to figuring out what I want to do next. I mean, some people would say, hey, Ben, it's your channel. Do what you want with it. But the thing is I like all the stuff that I do with it. But it doesn't do me any good to just do the stuff I like if you guys don't like it. Because otherwise, the videos don't really serve a whole lot of purpose. The whole goal of me doing all this where I make videos and stuff, it's so that I'm providing a form of entertainment for you guys, like people do when they provide this for me. And I like entertainment being Dofus content, Whackfu content, everything to do with Ankama. You know, I love the whole cosmos that they've created and the lore and the history and everything. I love all this. I find it fascinating. So that's what I like to have as my entertainment. And so, you know, if I was the only person enjoying that entertainment, I mean, I guess that would be enough, but it's not near as much fun. But since I do enjoy all of this stuff, I really like your guys' feedback on things, because it helps me figure out, okay, I like that too, and they really like that and would like to see more of it, so I want to do that. You know, I hope that makes sense. I think it makes sense. It makes sense in my mind. I guess we'll know if it makes sense in everybody's mind or not. But in my mind, I like making content that I know you guys enjoy seeing too. I guess that's what it all boils down to. So if Whackfu is something you would love to see me do, just a general Let's Play series on from time to time, let me know. I have no problem at all doing that for you. Okay, you can't reach nothing. I never realized how spread out the Blop maps are. Oh, you can't get away from me. Oh, you got high resistance to earth and intelligence. I'm trying to get those bonuses. Oh, it's infected. I can't hit it with my Sadida. Okay, let's put you out here, and let's go ahead and maybe you can heal the Elio from here. I'm not sure. Look at this. I got 3 dolls running around. It's like a dollhouse in here. 4 MP. Man, ultra powerful, just not even taking it easy. Well, this is a weird situation. If we go over to, is that 2 or 1? I can't quite tell. Is that enough? I need back up 2 more. Oh, is this gonna work? Look at that. Oh, and Nubs, you just sent me a message. You sent me a message just as my Elio was doing something amazing. Oh, I can't believe that worked. That was so cool. Don't mind if I do. Pat myself on the back for that one. All right, Wolf. I know, he's running from you, isn't he? Okay, you can reach it with the prey. And let's do this. This. And just for the MP to get a little closer, we'll use that. Not that I think it's really gonna matter. Let's see if I pull you. Oh, I can't. Ooh, I can transpose with. Am I gonna have enough MP left? 3? No. Okay, well, I guess you're just staying there. You should be able to reach and finish it off, though. If not, Elio will be able to for sure. Whew, got both bonuses on that one. Look at that. She just leveled at the end of that last dungeon run, and she's getting close to doing it again already. That's cool. Oh, and look, I got 3 people now at 96. So if I get that challenge where the lowest person has to hit, 3/4 of my team can still make kills, and I won't ruin that bonus. Okay. All right, so let's see. Wakfu, Little English. Okay, Ayub and... Oh, actually had several other people leave me this. In fact, I had people leave me this in... I think it was on Reddit, on my Twitter, on the YouTube video, even some direct messages. Lots of people gave me some awesome feedback on how to fight Dark Vlad a little easier. I didn't realize this, but they were saying that if you turn on the fight chat, so like down here, display, and it's the fight combat. I usually leave that turned off because I pay little to no attention to that. But they were all saying if you turn that on, it will give you insight into what Dark Vlad is going to do on the following turn. So, next time I go back to fight him, which might be a week or two, in reality, a week or two before I get there. But when I get back to that video series, I'll be turning that on and hopefully learning how those chats can help. In fact, one person even sent me a video where they show you exactly what the chats represent and then a video of how that affects things when you do the fight. So hopefully that's going to make a big difference there. Speaking of that, well, I'll just go right into the next comment because it kind of relates. Claudia said that they're excited. She's excited to see how many tries it's going to take for me to defeat Dark Vlad. Well, I was kind of curious what other people's opinions were about that, so I posted a poll on my Twitter to see how many times people think it's going to take me to get all 4 of my characters past Dark Vlad, and I had over 50% said that it'll take me less than 25 tries, which I thought that was pretty good. Considering I've already used 7, so that means I got 18 tries left for 4 accounts. So that's about 4 tries per person, just over 4. And I thought that was pretty good. Most of you guys think I'm going to do that. I did have about a quarter of you, though, that think it's going to take me over 100 tries, and that there's a pretty good chance I'm going to break my PC. So I thought that was kind of funny. But hopefully it's not, if it does take me over 100 tries, there is a good chance I might break something on my PC. But I thought that was pretty funny. I'm excited to see how that rallies up. I'm going to keep track of my final number just so I can give that to everybody. But yeah, he's tough. Especially going in there blind. It definitely makes a difference. Oh, look at this. I get to put Wolf right in the center of things for a change. That's going to be nice. Alright, I want to kill you first. Bada boom, bada boom. Ooh, not quite. That's alright. This'll do that. Is it enough? Look at that. Again. 1 HP. That's at least the 3rd. I think the 4th time that has happened already tonight. That's nuts. All right, we're going to throw you out there, hopefully to help keep this guy from being able to travel very far. Well, you didn't hit the one I wanted. That's all right. I can still work with that. Cool, hit him next. That's the one I wanted next anyways. I don't know. Should I run Wolf right up there next to him? I feel like that's a bad idea if I do that. But I think he's going to come up here, eat this, and then run over and eat Wolf. That's what I'm nervous is going to happen. All right, let's do this. That way I keep my distance. I'm going to use this to get a good little ways away. I don't think he can reach me now. Man, maybe they're not allowed to eat until their second turn now. It used to be after the first turn they would start eating things, but I think it's I think it might be second turn now, because that is not the first time he was right there and chose not to grub. Tell you what, when you get a chance to use that on a lot of enemies, it's a nice move. See you later. Can I reach you? Oh, almost. All right, let's put you out there. I don't think anyone's really hurting for health, but all right. This here. I'm not pushing you back because I know you're already going to run back. I'd like you to stay at least somewhat close. All right. Did I not hit my pass? Nope, I did. It's just lagging a bit. Oh, look at that. We're waiting on Miss Swift. That seems kind of ironic, doesn't it? Oh, man. I tell you, you can always come to Benjamight Gaming for good, corny jokes. I'm full of it. I mean, full of them. That's awesome. I love it when my, just tonight, my son came up to me and he's like, "Dad, I'm hungry." And he hates it when I say this. But I was like, "Nice to meet you, hungry. I'm Dad." And the look he gives me, because he does find it funny, but at the same time, he's trying not to show me because he's trying to be upset that I am being silly and not actually trying to solve his problem. Oh man, he cracks me up. Both my boys, they both get irritated by it because it is funny to them, but they try not. They're like, "I don't understand why that's so funny. I'm not hungry. I'm just hungry." I'm like, "I know. I said hi, hungry." Any other dads out there that have not used that joke yet on your kids, you're depriving them and you need to do it because it's totally worth it. They'll appreciate it. In the long run, they will. Boom! There we are. Okay. What we got next here? So, Danian Koloski said that my quest videos always motivate him to keep going on the Emerald Dofus, which I thought that was awesome. I'm so happy to hear that me working on the Dofus and my videos that I put together help keep you motivated to keep trucking along for that. That always cheers me up. I love hearing from you guys when you tell me things like my videos helped you solve a problem. Well, he just ate something on the first turn. But helped you solve a problem or helped you on a stressful day or anything like that. I mean, it makes doing this just so much more worth it because it is a lot of work. Anybody out there who has done this stuff before, you know it's a lot of work to make these videos and to make them well, but it's totally worth it when I hear back from you guys how awesome you love the content and how it makes your day, whether it's just helping you get past a rough spot, helping you make a decision, helping you unwind, whatever it may be. I really appreciate the feedback, folks. I can't thank you enough for letting me know when my videos have helped you out in some sort of way. I thank you for that. So keep them up. I read every comment, unless you put something that is really naughty and then you get put in some side thing on YouTube where you put a comment you shouldn't have. But if you put a comment, I try to read every single one of them. I try to reply to every one of them too. I don't think I've missed very many. There's a few that maybe it didn't seem like there was anything actually to respond, but I do try to reply to every one of those. Well, I don't want to get too close to that situation. So what do we think? Is he going to eat it and then run on up? I'm curious to see if he's actually going to eat it. No, he just ran around it. All right, well, we're going to do this. And we're going to throw this out here because that's going to steal some MP from you. And then I'm going to do this to steal even more MP from you. I got 1. So we're down to 5 and 4. Oh, there we go. 3 and 2. Yeah, I bet you wish you ate your buddy now, because now you ain't got much to work with. Do that and then push you back. And then, yeah, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's safe to leave the portals open. Scoot over, though. I got a little... Okay, yep, I can reach with this one. Put prey on it first. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's not a lot. I feel like this spell does not do much damage at all. In fact, for the amount of damage it does, I kind of wish it had more range to it. It reminds me a lot of the coin throw of the Inu. Always going to eat him now? Nope, still didn't eat him. Man. Okay, I'm taking a chance here. See, 169. This is going to be close. Okay. 145 to 1 is the lowest end on this. If I roll a 149, you guys are going to know something's up. A 145! Look at that. Literally the lowest number. I can't even talk right. The lowest number I could roll. Well, bye, Forged. Oh, I had to try though, right? It was worth trying. Well, I'm taking your buddy out. Oh, in fact, I can take you out now too. That's so funny. Sorry, Forged. Didn't quite pan out for you there. Okay, who is it? The Cherry. All right, Cherry Blop. Here you go. Confirm. All right. Oh, and last one here from my Quest to 200 video. I had the Epiphany, I Victorious, and Burning Bee, and I've had some other people in other videos. They just weren't in this one, which is why I didn't get their names jotted down. But all congratulating me on passing 2,000 subscribers on my channel. Thank you guys so much for the shout out on that. Also, thank every one of you guys for subscribing to the channel. This channel would not be to the level that it is if it wasn't for all of you guys helping support, hitting the like button, hitting the thumbs up, sharing and chatting about my channel. It's pretty cool. There's lots of times now when I'll jump in on a Twitch streamer and I'll just be chatting with them, and they'll either know of my channel or they have been told about my channel by just one of you guys. And I'm so honored by that, and I can't thank you enough. It's so cool. When I started this, I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what it could even grow into. I didn't even know if there was 2,000 people in the English community that, watched Dofus content or wanted Dofus content. But it was really cool to reach that milestone. That was a pretty big milestone for me. So thank you guys again, and thank you everybody who gave me some shout outs there. The Epiphany, just to give him a quick shout out as well, he just came out with a video on how to use the recycling features for getting nuggets, the prisms, which I've heard of that feature, but I didn't know how to do it or how it worked. And he made a fantastic video walking you through the whole process. But I guess when I put out that last video of 10 ways to make commas, he was getting a lot of requests from people saying, hey, you need to make one of these too. Show us how you make commas. And I love his answer was, no. He says that at the beginning of the video. He's like, I'm not going to show you all the ways that I make money, because if I show them to all of you guys, suddenly they don't work to make money. And it's true. I make those guides, and then, a lot of times those ways to make money, they tank, especially for a little while everybody rushes out to try to be the first to be in those categories. That's why I tried to pick some that would not be directly affected by the markets, like some of the questing suggestions and different things, so that hopefully no matter where you were in the lineup, you could still make some commas off of that. But the Epiphany did give me a shout out for my comma making video on his, and said that he sends people my way when they want to learn how to make commas. He's like, I have no desire to make videos on that, but Benjamight does a good job. Go check out his channel, and I really appreciate the shout outs on that, Epiphany. But I loved his response when he was like, people keep asking me, and all I'm going to say is, no, I'm not showing you all my ways to make money. I thought that was really funny. All right, we got one more section here of shout outs. So we'll fight this guy, and we got to do one more run on here anyways, so that's just about perfect. And these will be shout outs involved in my recent video on the Ultimate 4-Man Team Guide, which has done really well. In fact, I'm very happy with how that's going, and not just from a statistic standpoint on how it's doing analytically. I love all the engagement that it's getting. You guys are carrying on some great conversations in there, asking me questions, asking each other questions, posting your teams and stuff. So I'm very happy with that. That video is only like 13 minutes long. I think it's right around 13 minutes. But it probably took more work than a lot of videos that I've made in quite some time, especially from an editing standpoint. Let's see. I think I'm just going to try to get that top bonus. I'm not too worried about these other two. Yeah, so let's go this. We're just going to go straight for the big guy. But yeah, the those, like, towards the ends, even just that last section where I gave you 7 team suggestions, I got to be careful with these dolls not to mess myself up. Now I got to remember to try to put Wolf on the other side there. Well, that's not really going to do me much good. I guess I can try to hit. Nope, I can't reach him. Okay, well, I'm just going to run over here for now then. But the end section there where I've got like the 2 pictures that pop over to the side while I'm talking about that team, and then they scroll off to the right, and then the next ones pop out there. There is so much editing that goes into just doing that short little animation per picture. And I had 4 pictures per team and 7 teams. That's 28 pictures just for that. And then I had 2 pictures on several screens in the section prior to that when I was talking about making sure that you got people that can unbewitch and different things on your squad. And I was like, man, there is a lot of work going into this. But I was so happy with how the final product turned out. I was very happy with that. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying that one, and the quality of it. You could see the quality. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go to the far side so that I don't have to worry about getting hit by him. fact, actually, I'm going to start wailing on this guy first since he's right here. Forge just taking it like a champ right there in the face. Okay, let's go this. Whoa. Getting a little health back because he's the prey. I tell you what, getting that multiplier up, the, what do they call it? What state? So, the mutilation state or the mutilation counter. Getting that up makes a big difference in the damage that he can do. I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting past these blops because then I'll be moving on to some dungeons that are much closer to my level. And I know the Ancestral Dungeon, it's a level 90 dungeon, I think, and my whole team is right there at the 90 range, so that could be a really good battle. Let's go here. Boom. Yeah, he ain't gonna be around much longer. Alright, so I'm gonna hit you with this. Oh, should have used this one first to get the power buff. There we go, and then smack you with that. I don't think that Blop's happy. He don't seem happy. Boom. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I feel like he gets just enough health back to kind of make up for the damage he took that round, but not so much that he's losing all the damage buff that he's earned. The little prey stat works really good for this Sacrier, I think. Okay, well, I can't get an angle now on you guys. All right, so I guess I'll go after this. Well, I can use this. There we are. That'd do something. Man, look at that. From across the map, the Ultra Powerful is just stealing the MP. That's awesome. There we go. Can I hit this one directly? Oh, I cannot. Well, so much for that. Well, I haven't messed up that bonus yet. I'm doing good. I'll stand to the side of you. Let's make you the prey. This one. That one. There we are. Try to block you in. Alrighty. And, kind of got some decent resistance to earth there. So we'll use this to slide across. There we are. There we go. Let's go ahead and put a healer dude out here. And let's see, leafy tree. I don't want to stand next to that summon. I'll put that there to kind of get some heals on forged. Nice. And then we'll come up here. Can I hit directly? There we go. This should work good. That works. Whoosh. Oh my goodness. Yep, she'll probably level again once I turn in this quest. 3 down, 1 to go, folks. Almost went the wrong one. Yeah, I actually, when I was coming up my thumbnail for this video, I thought about trying to put on there something along the line of smashing blops and making shout-outs or something along that line. But the problem is I'm trying to keep my titles to as few words as possible, and there was just no way to use all those words and still find a title or a thumbnail setup that I really like. So I was like, well, this one does have a ton of shout-outs to it, so I'll just promote that on this video. Oh, passed it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. All right, we are in the home stretch. This is probably going to be a fairly long video. Hopefully you stream team lovers are going to enjoy this one. I almost debated on if I was going to do all 4 of these in a single video. Like, I thought about knocking a couple of them out, like just earlier in the week. But this is actually timing out pretty good considering how many comments and stuff I got to share with people. So let's see. First one here on the Ultimate 4-man team. And this one meant a lot. It really did. So I had Elimo. I am so sorry. I have not figured out how to say your name correctly. I think we even talked in a live stream one time and you said I could just call you E. So we'll call you E. But I had E and Adrian both point out and compliment my new lighting setup. They said that it looked really good, and I can't tell you how much that made my day. In fact, I pinned E's comment because it meant so much to me. But I spent a lot of effort trying to come up with a lighting setup because I knew that's a big piece of that can make a big difference on if a video is fun to watch or kind of annoying to watch. There are videos that I've started in the past where, you know, even if I enjoyed what they were doing, I didn't really want to keep watching the video because maybe I couldn't see them very well, or the angle was really weird, or, you know, just something about it was okay maybe if I was just listening to it. If it was a video where, you know, like these Let's Plays are easy to just listen to. You don't really need to pay attention to what they look like. But if it's a guide or a tutorial and you're going to be watching the screen and trying to pay attention to what's going on, you kind of want something nice to look at. I mean, I'm nice to look at. I don't know. Maybe I am. But, you know, I'm at least going to try to beautify all of this as best as I can. Oh, it's funny. But, yeah, it was at least 4 different types of lights where I would go to places, buy different things that I thought might work, come back, set them up, tried all kinds of different ways of setting them up, different heights, I had things mounted to the wall at one point, stuff under the desk at one point because I have a glass top desk. I thought maybe light shining up would be good. I tried so many things. I then also completely tore my computer apart and rearranged it on my desk to try different angles. Well, as you guys saw, you're not seeing the refrigerator or anything behind me anymore. I finally got things adjusted for that. And I did a lot of stuff. And then also a lot of playing around with my OBS settings to try to get the colors and stuff in a way that I really liked. And I spent a lot of effort doing that. In fact, I still remember even commenting to my wife. I was like, guess what, babe? Tonight, or this weekend, I get to play the game, record footage, and I don't have to mess around with anything. My lights are done. My microphone, I actually have my microphone on a boom arm now. You talk about a quality of life improvement. Any other YouTubers out there, Bamus, Defy, Epiphany, if you haven't yet, anybody out there who does not have their mic on a boom arm, unless you're in a situation where you just get to leave it set up. My problem was my setup is in our living room, and there was only one spot where I could put my big stage tripod on that side of the desk, and I would extend the arm all the way across. I would have it, I had the cord that would go into the microphone coming up between my legs and just sticking into the bottom of the microphone, literally hanging all the way out here. So anytime I moved my hand from my mouse over to my keyboard, I would hit that cord every time. And then when I would get done, I would have to tear it all back down because there was just no way I could leave that in my living room, just in the middle of our floor, actually real close to being right in front of our television. So I was like, that's it. I'm finally getting me a boom arm. And I bought a nice one so that I didn't have to hear a bunch of popping and cracking. I didn't want something that wouldn't support the microphone. I wanted a nice one. I didn't want to jerk around with anything. So I got a nice one. It has been worth every single penny. I'd have paid double. If I knew how much this was going to make, at least for my setup, quality of life better, I'd have paid double easily to have this. So anyways, long story short, thank you guys so much for commenting on my lighting. That meant something to me on a very unique level just because I'd put so much effort into it. And it was nice to hear somebody say it stood out to them. So look at that. I found a way to get Wolf closer to the action faster. Although now my Sacrier can't make a move this turn. Alright, there we go. You know what? I'm not going to worry too much about bonuses on this round. You took all my rage again! 6 that time. Normally it's been like 3 or 4. Man. Not even messing around. Okay, well, let's do this and this. There we are. Wait, my Sadida will be messing you guys up as soon as she gets some range back. Let's go here. There. Let's go and kick you over there a little further. All right, there we go. Oh, 1 space too short. And because it's prey, I can't put that on there. And 1 space too short. Oh. Alright, you guys really lucked out. You picked all the right starting places to keep me from being able to mess you guys up too much this first round. Alright, do that. Oh, I can't hardly hurt you. Let's go this one. That's a better hit. Ooh, you're all the way over there, huh? Oh, and I can't walk there because there's something blocking my path. I wonder what it could be. Oh my goodness, I don't have enough range. Well, I can do this one. I'll get both of you. Oh, well, nope, I guess not. All right, well, look at this. Ha! 10 and 12, baby. Ooh, I can do it again. Eat this. Oh man, it's getting late. I can tell it's getting late. I'm glad there's not 5 blops, because I don't think I could make it through a 5th run of this all in one sitting. Alright, Elio. I'm worried that's going to set him up in a way that doesn't work for me. Just run up here. Okay, that works. There we go. Although I guess it didn't really matter. He was almost dead. It's still good practice for me, though. Alright, there gonna be any invisible blops blocking my path? Nope. See you later. And there we go. And can I reach you? Okay, I can. I'm gonna pull you all the way back. Get you over here where everybody can see you. There we are. Ooh, she can hit you both now. And get a little health out of the deal, too. That works out. All right. Okay. Get ready for that next shout out here. It's Elia's turn. I'm just going to pass with her. She's a little ways away from everybody. Alright, we're going to go here. Ooh, yeah. That was a good hit. Not that this is going to do much. Wow. Actually, that did pretty good. Better than I expected. next thing I was going to comment on my 4-man team video. I had several people post their 4-man team squads, what they like to run with, which, again, I thought that was really cool to be getting so much feedback. Also had people who were asking about their teams, like maybe they just were looking for some feedback, or they were, in some cases, just struggling with that 4th character. I'm telling you, the 4th one's the tricky one. But that was pretty cool to see so many people commenting and interacting with that one. I think it's got somewhere around 30 or 40 comments already, and it's only been up there for, well, less than 2 days still, so that's pretty cool. But I did want to let you guys know, I know I've got people that watch these that enjoy helping people with their teams, and so if you do want to go check out the comment section on that video particularly, you'll find a lot of people that are posting questions and stuff about their team. I've been leaving feedback, but obviously hashtag Benjamight doesn't know everything. So, if you got some ideas or you want to help out and give some feedback there as well, it's a good video to go to if you're looking to try to help some people out. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, this kind of surprised me. I've had lots of people say that they were searching for that particular video for a long time. Some people said, wow, I just looked for this video yesterday, and the fact that it's here today is pretty cool. I was glad to hear that people were looking for that. I was a little nervous about it because it's very geared towards multi-accounting, and I know that a lot of people that follow my channel play either single accounts, or they play on Eliotrope, which only allows single accounts. So I didn't know if I would I don't want to use it for lack of a better word. I didn't know if I would alienate a lot of people from wanting to watch or participate in it, just because it was a video that was kind of focused on people that run their own teams. Now, granted, a group of 4 people can get together. In fact, I do remember one comment in particular where they said they ran with a friend that has 4 characters. They have 3 characters, and they were looking to figure out what would be a good 4th character for them. So then they would have a full 8-man team. And so, it is a video that would also be relevant for people in that situation where they're wanting to know what is a good squad to form up, even if they are all playing their own characters. What would jive together well. So that was pretty cool, but I didn't know how many people would be like, oh, that's for multi-accounters, I don't need to pay attention to that. So it was cool to hear how many people actually not only enjoyed the video, but were specifically looking for a video on that subject. That video idea, as well as many others, has been in my list. I've got a big list, huge list of video ideas I've got on a document, and I continue to add to it as I have ideas for other things. And that one has been on there for months. I've wanted to make a video on how to build your own team for months. And this was it just finally reached a point where I was like, you know what? This is a good time to do it. It's a little different. And that's kind of what I was in the mood for when I did that. I wanted to do something a little different. And that worked out really well. Oh, there's something blocking my path. I did that move just to get the 1 MP so that I could then reach with my big hits. But because something's in my path. Ooh, this is tracking thing. Advanced 5 spells. Is it going to let me? Oh, well, that was really cool. Gets closer if it's prey. Excuse me. So I wonder if I didn't get to advance because there's something blocking me. But that was really cool how it dug under the ground. Wolf went under the ground and popped up over here. That was fun. Okay, we're going to hit you first. And second. And I'm going to let the Elio get you. Something's blocking my path. And I'm going to come over and hit you. Although I guess you'll be able to reach these just fine. Anybody need help? Nope, nobody needs health. Everybody's good. Here we are. See, I think just right here. Easy peasy. All right, and we'll let Wolf come down here and attack him like he really wanted to a moment ago. Whoosh, whoosh. Boom. I love all those crit sounds. Those are kind of nice. Look at this. I'm going to use this to slide across. Come around here. Oh, I can't reach. I can use... Let's see. This one has pushback, right? Oh, it's not going to be enough to kill it. I can attract it. And then still hit it. Boom, baby. Oh, it wasn't enough. What? It was still sweet combo. That was still nice the way I got my way over there and got to him. I'm still proud of that. That's weak enough I can still finish it off. Oh yeah, there we go. Another one bites the dust. Making progress. Okay, Walter De Leon. Yeah, well, Walter's somebody who commented on another one. He mentioned that he feels like the way to figure out if a team has become an ultimate team is if they can beat all the Frigos 3 dungeons, because there are a lot of mechanics and such involved in those. I can totally see why he's thinking that's a good way to judge if a team's become a like an ultimate level type team. Let's put you... I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to put Wolf on that side. I'm going to leave you over here. Wolf goes over here. But one thing... let's see, where was it? One thing Walter also talked about was he feels like the... he feels like some of those dungeons feel almost impossible without a particular class in your group. So, you know, it can be kind of frustrating sometimes when you're trying to build your own team, and yet there's still just particular dungeons where you really need to have this class or that class to pull it off. And I told him I totally understand what he's talking about. And that kind of leads me back to the point that I put in the video where no matter how good your team is, there's no perfect team. There's teams that are pretty close, probably. And there's definitely teams that are much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Much more of a niche. That's the right word. They fill a gap. For example, the panda. You know, how essential does a panda feel a lot of times? Because they can literally pick people up and put them right where they want them. They don't have to do any kind of funky maneuvering around to try to get them where they want to go. A good example that comes to mind is the dungeon. Let's see, can I bring up the map? Over on Odo. The Ark over here, where you got the barrels. You know, there's a lot of classes where you got to get those barrels next to the boss, and then the boss has to stay there for a turn next to the barrels so that he becomes vulnerable to that element. And so not only do you need to be able to move the barrels around, but you also need to be able to try to corner him in some fashion. And there's a bazillion different ways to corner somebody, whether it's through summons, standing there yourself, using enemies. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can pull that off. But there's still a lot of pieces that you might need to be able to move. Well, a panda can literally pick the barrel up and chuck it right where he wants it to go. Well, it's the only class that can do that. Everyone else has to kind of work their way to make that happen. It's not so easy, I guess is what I'm saying. A lot of these classes can do it. It's just not as easy. And so I totally get that that feeling that some classes feel more essential than others. But I think that also creates some fun in trying to figure out, okay, how could I do this with this class? Yeah, it may be extremely difficult. There may even be some luck involved in some attributes, But it's like, okay, if I could pull this off, how would I do it? And then when you do, it's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that worked. You know, it's just this big sense of satisfaction because you managed to pull off what some people thought just wasn't even possible, you know? Look at that. It doesn't work if I cast through this one, but it does if I go through that one. Oh, that's awesome. Boom. So, yep, I think I agree. Being able to get through Frigos dungeons is definitely a way to gauge your team. It can also be a way to gauge how good you are with that team. There are certain dungeons that seemed impossible to me for a long time until I figured out what things made a big difference. Whether it might be a piece of gear change, maybe a trophy change, changing my mount or my pet or something. You know, there's a lot of things you can change on your character that has nothing to do with the dungeon itself, but can make a huge difference. Oops, I went the wrong way. Make a huge difference in your team being able to pull it off. If it's a dungeon where you're losing lots of AP, well, suddenly you stack some AP resistance trophies and stuff on yourself. Suddenly you've got more AP to work with every turn. The dungeon's difficulty suddenly comes down some because you're not losing as much as you were. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things about that I think make a difference. That's why I'm real hesitant about, you know, saying, oh, this class is overpowered or this class is underpowered, because they may be for certain situations, but then they may be totally not in others. So that's the way I feel about it. But that was a cool thought and brought up some interesting conversation. We also got Thomas Chavez, I think is that how that's pronounced, said that he would love to see, he really liked the 4-man team video, but said that he would love to see some videos that talk about the combo, like the spell combos that can be done with the people in that team. I think that's a great idea. I'll be honest, I think it would take a lot of work, and I would have to try to come up with team combinations that I think are popular or common so that I could try to make videos that are relevant. I'll use this for an example, like the Hupper Mage class. I don't know this for sure, but when it comes to PVM, I don't see a lot of Hupper Mages out there. And it's not because they're a bad class, it's just that they're an advanced class. So if I made a guide and I had the Hupper Mage as one of the classes in that guide, and I'm showing how a Hupper Mage can play really well with an Inu and an Ini because of these combos, and if you use your spells in this order, some people might be like, well, that's all well and good, but I don't play a Hupper Mage, and I have no desire to play a Hupper Mage, and you know, I don't want it to be a video that kind of turns people off just because I pick a class that's not used a lot. And with something like that, if I'm going to pick 4 characters and try to think up all the different ways that you can use them together to pull off some awesome moves, I'm going to want to make sure that it's going to be something that really helps people out, because it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of research on that. But I love the idea. I thought it was a very fascinating idea. One I had not thought of. I love it when you guys present ideas to me that I had not thought of before, because I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool, and maybe I can't do it exactly like was suggested, but I can use it in some fashion, or it gives me an idea for another way to do it. But an example of where I feel like a squad would work together really well that is kind of a unique attribute would be like a Inu and a Foggernaut. So one really cool thing you can do with that is the Inu has the living bag that it can cast to try to help protect somebody. Well, a Foggernaut has the lifesaver thing, and a lot of times people will put the lifesaver kind of in the back so that it's not healing the enemies, and they can still cast their healing spells, and it'll get the extra buff on it if it's in its 3rd evolution, that kind of thing. But what I've what I've started doing, because it's awesome, I love doing this, is I will cast that on somebody, and then I walk the bag back there and just set it next to the lifesaver. And then every time that character takes damage, it gets diverted to the bag, and the bag's not getting hit directly because it's all the way back by the lifesaver. And then every time the Foggernaut has a turn, it re-heals the bag up. So a lot of times I found, depending on what I'm fighting, my bag will die not because it got killed, but because it ran out of turns. And it's because it just keeps getting healed back up by the lifesaver. Those would be the kind of things that I would try to promote in that type of a video. So I can see where the fascination would be there and how there could be some really cool stuff in it. So thank you for the suggestion, and it's definitely got my interest. But like I said, I would have to really figure out what squads I would want to make videos on. If you got a squad in particular, or if anybody's got a squad in particular they would love to see that put together for, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will definitely consider that. I think he's almost dead. Oh, yeah. There we go. Attacked by the torpedo. Whew. I am losing my voice, folks. I am glad we're coming up on the end of this video. It's been a lot of chit-chat. It's been awesome, though. I've really enjoyed this. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. If you have, and you don't mind smacking like button for me, although most of you guys probably already have, I watch these videos on how to improve as a YouTuber and stuff, and one thing they tell you all the time, it's like, make sure you remind people, hit that like button, because it's not that they don't want to, it's just that a lot of times they don't think of it at the time, and they're like, oh yeah, I wanted to hit the like button on that. If I put that there, can I get there? 1, 2, 3, no. Ooh, I can pull this off though, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. That worked out. Uh-oh. I think Forge is about to get eaten again. I don't have any way to pull him back, I don't think. Wait a minute. If I turn him into prey, I think I do have a move I can use to pull. Attract 3 spaces. Oh, no. That moved me up there. Uh-oh. This might have just turned really bad for these two. What? What was that? Just trying to divert my expectations. Is that what you're trying to do there? That's hilarious. Those guys don't seem to be near as scary as they used to be. I used to get eaten by them all the time. Okay, and I think, was Pippin the last one? Yep, Pippin. Let's get in here. Okay, who we got left here? We got just a few left. Federico, I'm not sure if I think I pronounced that right. Left a comment. It was really awesome. Just said, love the Dofus classes, love the Dofus game, and love your channel. I was like, oh, that was cool. I appreciated that. I agree with those as well. I like the I love the Dofus classes in the game and everything that is here. It's been really cool playing these characters because up until I started this series, I didn't know these characters. And in fact, I'm looking forward to, at some point, I'm going to have to learn some of the other characters that I don't know yet. And I'm curious. Like, I'll be honest, my my thoughts on how the Sacrier and the Sadida and even the Ouginak, my knowledge on the Ouginak was very small before starting this, but I understand the class and how they function better now than I ever have, and it's really cool. I'm not great with them yet by any means, but I know how they work now, and that's cool to be able to do that and hopefully be able to make some awesome videos and guides and stuff for you guys as we move forward. All right, we'll go that. There we go. Let's see, Sadida. We're gonna have you throw out the doll here, get everybody kind of linked up together. And you know what? We're also gonna go ahead and hit this guy. Steal what MP we can. There we are. Ooh, weak chance. I will take that. This here. There we are. Bada boom. That's a good start there. Oh, and look at this. Wolf will be able to get in the action pretty easy this time. What's this? I don't recall seeing that there a moment ago. One. Oh, one hit. Boy. Attaboy. I'm not going to be able to move off the portal, so I'll just take it from here. There we go. Yep, this is the one where Forged is not going to be able to hit very well. That's okay, though. Let's pull everything over here, let other people wail away on it. And let's see, where's the transpose? Let's do that. Get you over there. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, Sacrier is definitely good at positioning. That's for sure. They are fun for that too. I've noticed that the more ways I find to move them around, it's just awesome. All right. But I can't really do anything with that tree yet because I did the attack instead. I do feel like with this tree, I'm not casting it as much. But it might also be the fact that I know these guys are so weak compared to me that I'm not finding a need to do it. That might be more of the reason. But we'll see. Okay. Everybody's still... Alright, let's bring Wolf up here. He can do some wailing away here. Boom! Now he's angry. Now you did it. I can't hardly see you over there. Okay, oh, you got a resistance buff on you, don't you? 100% earth resistant buff. Alright, well, I can wait it out. I hit something. It's invisible. But I hit it. Okay, let's do this. And this is why I put the tree up there so I can use this. That's my first earthquake of the night. But those are fun. I really should have been using those more. I think the earthquake thing is so much fun. Okay. Yep, I can still hit you right here. That's funny. Oh man, we're coming to a close here, folks. We are almost done. I got just a couple more shout outs left. This is working out pretty good. Let's go and put prey on you. Step off to the side so hopefully you can get an angle on that thing. Aha, your resistance is gone. See you later. Hit you. Boom, boom. This is almost over. 99. Oh man, I wonder if I turn in that quest. If I'll have my first level 100 character, that would be pretty cool. Okay, leave dungeon. And I actually got an achievement on that one. Oh, I wonder if it has to do with the fact that I fought all 4 colors. Alright, leave this area. Oh man, if I don't... Oh, let's see. 800,000? That might be enough. Oh, 99%. Oh man, folks, here we go. I'm about to get my first 100 on my stream team. That's awesome. There we go. All right, let's get my thing here. Okay, I got... Oh, Bread Dealer 744 said that he loves the fact that I'm here to represent the English community. Said that it's nice to have an English content creator that we don't only have French content creators nowadays, and glad that I'm here to be part of that. And thank you, and I'm glad to do it. I'm glad that I get to be a part of that community as well. And I'm grateful for the other content creators, Epiphany, Bamus, and Defy. The 3 of them have been here. Well, I think they've probably even been here longer than I have. They all play a role in that as well, and it's really cool to see the content creators, English-speaking content creators. Level? Oh man, 98. 98. Oh, 98%. Well, it's still a 98. Boom. Look at that. Got my free AP. Ooh, that reminds me. I want to check to see what my mount is up to now. Let's see, what's the next one? Cannibal Village. Oh, sweet. I like that dungeon. Okay, let's accept whatever we got here. Okay, now where's my Sadida? I just passed there. Was at 13. Now we're at 17. We went up 4 levels. That's not bad considering 20%. I wish it could be more, but I don't want her falling far behind the rest of the group there. My brother actually pointed out that I should be casting Mount Taming spell at the end of each of these fights, but I don't actually have Mount Taming on this group, so it's not an option, but still a good idea. All right, so let's see. I got 2 more here. Let's see. Florian Dilrak. Dilrake. Sorry, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right or not. Requested a guide on duos. Again, I've had a few people request this as well, and since the 4-man team guide is doing so well, maybe I'll look into that. I'm not as familiar with duo squads. I know of a handful that typically do work well together. In fact, I even left them in that comment if anybody else is curious. I gave him 4 suggestions. But the duos are a little bit of a trickier subject for me, because I kind of feel like some dungeons, even though there is a duo achievement that can be done, I feel like a lot of those I feel like there's a lot more luck or cheesy factors that go into pulling it off. Not on all dungeons and not on all duo teams, but I feel like for some of them, you really are setting up a gimmicky setup sometimes to be able to pull it off. So I don't know. That might be something I can do. You know, people want duos because they want to run 2 accounts, and people want to try to get the duo achievement, and the whole reason it's there is for people to try to find a way to pull it off. So I get it that people enjoy that. It's just I've usually run a full team. In fact, even when I have a full team, I don't like splitting up to try to do the duo achievement because I prefer to use my whole team. But that's just me. So, yep, that's definitely a possibility. I might try to make some of those. Also, Santiago Gomez replied and said that they have a level 200 strength intelligence IOP and saw that my main IOP is also strength and intelligence and was curious about what gear I have. So let me switch over to my IOP real quick, and then I'll show that off, and then that's probably about where we're going to wrap things up. All right, Santiago, here is my IOP, and I'll bring my stats page up. I don't think my camera's covering all of it there. In fact, I'll go to advanced here. So my strength, I got about 850, 650 on intel, 300 here under power, and then my plus damages, I got right about 80 on both of those. A little bit of a spells buff there for my shield or whatever, but there's my stats. As far as my pieces, I got the Cycloid Amulet, and I'll be honest, I'll hover over these and just kind of let you look at the stats of them. You can pause the video if you want to. But honestly, the gear that I've got on my IOP is pretty dated. In fact, this ring I even bought it's not the best, but it had an AP on it, and I got it for really cheap, and I just really wanted another AP for my IOP. So that's why I got that. There's probably much better gear you could get. The Inky Veil here is one that I'm actually very proud of. I've had this thing for a long time now, and it's really good. I'm so happy with that veil there. But I've been told more than once that the Tread Fast pieces that I have, because I have both the boots and the belt. That's the two-piece set I have on my character. I've been told there's better options for your two pieces. I haven't looked into it too much. The gear at this level is so expensive, and I keep starting new series and classes and stuff, and I keep having to buy gear and make gear and mage gear and all that kind of stuff for them. So, I probably should have upgraded some of this gear by now, but it works for me. There hasn't been anything yet I haven't been able to pass so far. Now, granted, I don't run a ton of stuff with these guys right now just because of where I'm at. Oh, and then the mount that I have. This is the mount that I have. So that's my IOP. Hopefully that helps you figure out maybe what you would like to do for your gear. If you got another question about it or anything in specific, you can leave it in the comments below. If anybody's got some recommendations on good setups for a level 200 strength intel PVM IOP, and you wouldn't mind leaving that in the comments below as well, I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. Maybe I would too. Who knows? Maybe I'll make some upgrades. But that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I know this is a long one. In fact, because this one is so long, maybe I'll wait a little while before I do the next one, and that'll free me up some time to get some more 2-minute quick tip videos, maybe a couple comma guides out there. Definitely another quest to 200 episode. And like I said, hopefully the Chance Inu guide will be coming out sometime next week. But I've had a great time hanging out with you guys. Again, thank you for all the support. You've been helping me out with the channel. You guys are amazing, and you make this so much fun. I can't thank you enough, and I'm excited for the things I've got planned for this channel, even moving forward. So that's about it. Until next time, you all be safe out there, and I'll see you on the next one.